Today, we're diving into a popular post from the Reddit titled as, TIFU Update. I fucked up by not knowing the guy the first like works on the same floor as me and telling my friend loudly that he could fuck me in the ass. This post received 67,185 upvotes. Posted by lolwyamisodums, the post reads as follows. Link to OG post. https://www.reddit.com/r/tfu_comments/ac54/t_underscore by_works_on/2 months ago. I fucked up. I was infatuated with this super cute guy who came in and guest lectured for one of my classes. I ended up realizing, not in a way that I wanted to at all, that he actually works 3 labs down from the lab I work at. Basically, most of the floor was on holiday and my close friend and I were hanging around the hallway joking about my crush on this guy when I said, I would even let him fuck me in the ass if he wanted to. He overheard, came out and told me and my friend to be quiet, then winked at me. I was so fucking mortified. I didn't come back to the lab until winter break was over, hoping that the large influx of people would somehow prevent me from ever seeing him again. That didn't happen. On my first day back, I was in the break room making some toast when he walks in. Oh fuck. I had thought knowing that a confrontation was probably inevitable and that I ought to apologize for my crass comment. But instead, I frantically looked away and focused on putting peanut butter on my toast because if I do that, he can't see me, right? That didn't happen again. Instead, he came up right next to me, smiled, and said, Hey, my name. How was your break? I looked up awkwardly and told him it was fine, mainly just stayed on campus and worked at the lab. He told me that he basically did the same but went to see his family for a couple of days. He didn't bring up what happened either, thank God. Then he said something along the lines of, Is that all you're having for lunch? And I was like, yeah. I was in a rush and forgot to pack something. Then he said, Oh, I was gonna go grab something to eat at a sandwich place near us. Do you wanna come with? I was like, what the fuck? That's smooth fucker. I tried not reading into it and brushed it off as him being nice, so I said sure and we went. Well, we ended up having a great lunch. Inevitably, as we were on our way back, he finally made a crack and was like, So tell me, after our lunch today, how many seconds do you think I spent staring at you? I literally just looked at him blankly with my jaw dropped before he chuckled out. It has to be longer than 6 seconds at a time, right? That has to mean I like you. By the way, what he said was a reference to what me and my friend were talking about that day when he overheard. Even with my shock, I managed to laugh and make a wise crack back at him. Well, tomorrow is our 1-month anniversary. We have not done the butt stuff. He told me after a couple weeks that although he appreciated my comment, he's not into putting his dick in buttholes. Looks like I will be retaining my butt virginity and I managed to get a super cute, intelligent, and kind boyfriend out of this whole ordeal. TLDR. Despite my fuck up, it all worked out. We're celebrating 1 month together tomorrow. Also, I'm a girl, got 2 comments asking if I was. Edit. Yes, I accidentally wrote, guess, instead of, guest. My B. A comment from user PGMR87 says, Mom, how did you and Dad meet? Dad said to ask you. This comment received 12,414 upvotes. A comment from user PK2317 says, You know he spent the whole rest of winter break trying to come up with the perfect pickup line. This comment received 18,361 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwyamisodum says, Oh, that would be so cute. This reply received 3699 upvotes. A comment from user Delanorix says, When he went home I wonder if he mentioned you to his parents. Have you met anybody nice, son? Well, I do know this girl who would let me put it in her butt. Wow, kid, that's love. Congratulations. Thanks, Dad. Edit. Your wedding stories will be great if it gets that far. This comment received 3182 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwhyamisodumb says, I'd like to think this actually happened LMAO. This reply received 1345 upvotes. A comment from user Ninevehwow says, congratulations on both the cute boyfriend and your unbreached butthole. This comment received 1466 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwhyamisodumb says, thank you very much. It's a win-win smiley face. This reply received 643 upvotes. A comment from user John__Wick says, let me tell you ladies, most guys are so insecure that any compliment, no matter how enthusiastic, will gain their attention. So go ahead and tell that guy you have a crush on that you think he's cute. You only live once. How many years are you willing to waste hoping he will ask you out when he's just as unsure about your feelings as you are about his? This comment received 783 upvotes. A comment from user SmittyManJensen_ says, God, I'm so glad you didn't fuck this up further. I'm happy for you. Up. This comment received 8961 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwhyamisodumb says, me too. Thanks laughing face. This reply received 3301 upvotes. A comment from user ChrisFish11 says, when TIFU turns into TIGFITA. This comment received 995 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwhyamisodumb says, LMAOOTIFU to Tigfita. This reply received 180 upvotes. A comment from user pansexual emo swan says, see if you can get him to let you fuck him in the ass. This comment received 3603 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwhyamisodumb says, TBH I'd peg him if he's into it. This reply received 4075 upvotes. A comment from user coconut_vinyl says, reading the title, I knew exactly what original post this was referring to. Girl, you should have seen how excited I got just starting to read this. I knew you two would end up together lol. This comment received 311 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwhyamisodumb says, OMG yay. Good to see someone who remembers my last post. Thanks a lot. This reply received 145 upvotes. A comment from user Alec_Hiddle says, so long as you're moderately attractive, you can't really fuck up by telling a guy that you're into him. This comment received 1492 upvotes. A comment from user TRCNDC says, at least you didn't shout, fuck me in the ass, at the top of your lungs repeatedly after dropping a stack of plates and starting an awkward 3-month back and forth with your manager who now thinks you're gay but too prudent to mention it, so instead subtly encourages you to play along as awkwardly as possible before finding another position elsewhere from a self-imposed inability to be open about the subject. Goddamn it fuck. This comment received 659 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwhyamisodumb says, wow. This reply received 240 upvotes. A comment from user Biscuits and Gravy Baby says, that lunch line holy shit. He's smooth as fuck. This comment received 1795 upvotes. A comment from user Bruise Cakes says, this is the type of cute story for the modern world. Best of luck on your continuing relationship endeavor. This comment received 237 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwhyamisodumb says, thank you very much smiley face. This reply received 84 upvotes. A comment from user Asta Gelf says, so tell me, after our lunch today, how many seconds do you think I spent staring at you? It has to be longer than 6 seconds at a time, right? Goddammit, this motherfucker is smooth. Love this wholesome story less than 3. This comment received 104 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwhyamisodumb says, I know, isn't he? Thinking back to what he said makes me all giddy. What a smooth dude. This reply received 77 upvotes. A comment from user Cornycat Lady says, I threw my ahone when you said he winked and when he brought up the staring. I am so happy for you all. This comment received 175 upvotes. A reply from the original author lolwyamisodum says, OMGGGG haha I hope your phone s okay. This reply received 128 upvotes.